Gotta see my beautiful face, man. Still bills, what's the deal, man? I just dropped my baby off at daycare and I'm headed to the plantation, man. Y'all know how the story go, man. But peep game, man. I want to talk about motherfucking Caleb Plant, man. Like, I'm digging the energy, right? Like oh man, he said I'll do whatever it is I gotta do to get that rematch. You feel me? Like, oh yeah, I'm down to fight anybody. He said fight everybody. I'm willing to do that. Where was this energy at when you was a champion, G? Like, where was this energy at, man? Because as it stands right now, you're gonna have to go to infinity and beyond to get a rematch with Canelo. Had your profile been a lot more higher, then a rematch wouldn't necessarily be out of the realm of possibility. Like, why wasn't you aggressively pursuing these cats? Not just David Benavidez. You released footage of, David Benavidez's manager saying that we got to let that fight marinate and brew for a little bit more. But David Benavidez isn't the only 168-pounder of value, man. You wasn't, man. You wasn't trying to necessarily unify. Not just with David Benavidez, but I mean, shit. It was four champions in the division before Canelo came through and cleaned up. Where was this energy at before then? Now you like super aggressive. Even with the David Benavidez fight, like I didn't really see when David Benavidez would clap at you. I didn't really see too much clap back. I didn't see too much of that. You didn't cower or nothing like that, but you just wasn't nearly as aggressive as you are now. You did. You was just, yeah, whatever with it. We ain't worried about you, man. Get your manager situation handled, and then come holler at me. It was that type of energy. It wasn't, I need that work. It wasn't none of that. It wasn't none of that. Now it's super extra out. Like, man, like, nah, homie, like, nah, I'm not. I ain't believing it. Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't believing it. It's just weird now, man. Like, I hate when people get in a position where they're needing again, and now they want to be extra out, man. Where it's like, yo, shit, you needed to. Just being a champion doesn't. Not every boxer becomes a champion, man. But even as a champion, all right, cool, you captured a belt. What are you gonna do to exceed the fact that you got a belt now? Get another one. All right, cool. You got two. Get another one. All right, cool. You got three. Get the last one in that division. Clean out the division and possibly move up if your anatomy would allow you to do so. Is my hood up? Oh my hood is up. That's what. Oh man, I'm burnt the fuck out. I thought I popped my trunk. I had to pop my hood. I'll get that in a minute, man. When I get to the job site. But yeah, man, I like the aggression and everything, but it's just like it seems like it's kind of too little, too late. Because Canelo's trying to dabble up at 160, at 175, and possibly cruiserweight. I don't think this dude is going to be boxing for the next 5 or 6 years. I don't see him boxing until his late 30s. I don't see that, man. I see this man retiring at like 36 or something. Possibly even earlier, 35. He's accomplished everything that he's needed to accomplish. If he beats Bivol and then fucking Artur Beterbiev, he gets that fight with Joe Smith and they get that out the way, and Beterbiev is the victor of that, or the winner between them two, and Canelo beats the winner of that. He's not sticking around. He's not sticking around. So I'm just, like, if that's the goal, just to get in the ring with Canelo again, man, you got to think, man. We in this era with these cats nowadays, they think fighting once a year and being Instagram stars and shit like that is enough to warrant a fight with Canelo. So how bad are you willing to go out and pursue this fight? That's what it's going to eventually boil down to. That's what what these cats is doing today just ain't, it's not enough. It's not enough. Now, that's not saying that I don't want to see the fights. No, but it's not enough to move the needle to the point where it's like you got to force that man's hand. It's not. And keep shit a stack with you. You're locking step with them motherfuckers. That's just being 100 about the situation, man. You ain't trying to get in there. You wasn't trying. You was content with fighting when you fought once. You fought in what, January, I'll say, of last year, and then you fought Canelo in November, bro. That's a long layoff. Canelo fought Avenue year. He had 2 fights in between you fighting, and fought the month before you in December with Callum Smith. Like, he's active. You kind of, you let a lot of time go by the wayside, man. And, you're not a commodity like that to be doing that. You're not him. You're not him. So I like the energy. I just think it's a little too late. I think it's entirely too late because he's not going to be looking to fight. He's not going to be looking to rematch you again. Laura's even talking about wanting that rematch. He's not looking in your direction. He's not looking in your direction. If he beats Bivol and he comes back down to 68. He's gonna fight the last man standing. David Benavidez, Charlo Andre. That's who he's gonna be looking to lock horns with, man. You a distant memory unless you fight 3 times in these next 9 months. Well, shit, 8 months now. Shit, we about to be in April. But if you can fight 3 times in between that time, then all right, cool. And not just any old body, but adequate opposition, and yeah, I can see it happen again. Possibly, you could possibly get in there and beat David Benavidez and come out victorious. But damn, bro, like, what are you gonna do to move the needle? Is the question. I see you and Andre Dirrell having y'all back and forth. That shit is dope. I think that's a good fight. I know it's a lot of people who was mad at that fight. I have no problem with that fight. I think that's gonna be a balling ass fight. And there should be nothing from stopping y'all from locking that shit in. Nothing. Y'all should be already in negotiations and all that. You should be talking to Al Heyman. Andre Dirrell was off of, a devastating knockout win on your undercard with Canelo Alvarez, and you on a devastating knockout loss to Canelo Alvarez. Who cares? Get in there. You know what I'm saying? Get in there and do the damn thing. Get in there. I'm sure Andre Dirrell, he wouldn't mind being a champion again. He has aspirations. I think he has aspirations of fighting David Benavidez again. Shit, why not? Why not that? Why not have y'all mix it up? You dig? The Twitter talking and the Instagram shit, that shit is all cute and everything, man. But there's no wrong side of the street shit as it pertains to you in this regard, like, because y'all are both PBC fighters. So that's an in-house fight. That's an in-house fight. That's an in-house fight, and it's an easy fight to make. It's an easy fight to make. So go make it. I think it's a beautiful fight. I would love to see that fight. I think that's real entertaining. I think it's dope. I think it's dope. So go do it. Holla at Al, at Hal. Y'all wanna add each other on the gram and all that, and comment up under each other's statuses and all that on the gram and shit. And all right, cool. And Twitter and all that. I bet that. At Al Heyman. At Al Heyman the next time y'all do that with one another, so we can get this shit on the road. I'm sure that's a fight that people been wanting to see for years. And that's not a stay busy fight because Dirrell is still dangerous. It's not no stay busy fight. And Caleb Plant ain't no stay busy fight neither. That's legitimate competition right there. Let's get in there and make that shit happen, man. The Twitter fingers is cool and everything, man, to build some sort of buzz behind it, man. But now that we got enough buzz. We got enough buzz. Jermall Charlo, you're not getting that fight with him because he's locked in. Called him out, and you wasn't even talking to Dirrell, and Dirrell hopped in the mentions like, yo, man, you was a clown. All right, cool. You in the scope now. What's goody? And just like that, we got a nice fight. Just like that, we got to fight. So let's do the damn thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the damn thing. Let's stop all that bullshit. Get this shit on the road, man. Get this shit underway. Because I want to see it. I would love to see you and I would love to see Darrell and Plant get in there and mix it up. People was talking greasy about it, not me. I love it. I love it, man. So let's get off Twitter and let's get at Al and get into whatever rooms we need to be in to negotiate this fight and get it over the line so we can see this shit. And then maybe you could be on the verge of talking about a Canelo Alvarez rematch. Because as it stands now, it's not happening. As it stands now, it will not happen, man. You're not going to be the dude to get the rematch with Canelo Alvarez. He'll fuck around and fight Lara before he fights you again. Like real rap. You know, you can't afford to be stagnant again in your career. You can't afford to fight no more Caleb Truaxes and Vincent Feigenboots, and you can't afford to do that. You can't afford to do that. It's not a good look that your best win is Uzgateki. And that was how many years ago? And you've had how many title defenses since? You can't afford. There was nothing stopping you from fighting these cats years ago. And you was the main one going online talking real slick too. You had a lot of slick shit to say in these interviews and shit, showbiz interviews. You had a lot of slick shit to say. Going on all these, you running right to Twitter after the negotiations. They fumble a little bit. You running to Twitter. You was doing the most, man. You was doing a lot of publicity shit. You know what I'm saying? Like little sucker buster shit, bro. It's like, man, you ain't fucking cornball, bro. Like making all these drag out accusations. You a drug cheat. You ain't doing this. You ain't doing that. It was corny. It was corny. I'm sure he's thinking, do I want to put up with this nigga again? I'm not so sure, man. I don't know. You was doing the most. That's just keeping that shit 100. You was doing the most. Like, God damn. God damn. So I don't know, man. I don't know about you. All I do know is I love the energy. Keep that energy. You may not get the Canelo rematch again, but at least work towards that goal. That's the least you can do. Get in the first order of business should be getting in there with Darrell, because none of y'all have nothing lined up for the time being. None of y'all have nothing lined up. Y'all have no fight scheduled. There's nothing stopping that fight from happening. So make the shit happen. Make it happen, and make sure that it's on Showtime, you dig, or Fox or something. Ain't no selling this shit on no motherfucking pay-per-view. That shit is out. Put that in your contract. Put it on Showtime. None of y'all is them niggas. None of y'all. None of y'all. So, all in all, man, that's how I'm feeling about it, man. Make the fight. I think it's a dope fight. I want to see it happen. I think the energy is a little too late, but better late than never. Get in there and run that shit with Darrell, and after Darrell, on to the next adequate opponent. And keep this energy going, and maybe you might get that rematch with Canelo, even though I highly doubt it.